I tried to rehearse being on stage. So yesterday I wore my heels. Fortunately today I don't. So I have to move freely on the stage. My name is Ghadeer al Khenaizi. I'm a 22 years old architecture student, University of Bahrain. And I have some good news for you. I'm from the little tiny island nation of Bahrain. All of Gulf countries know that we are a very, very tiny country. And today I'm going to talk to you about some stereotypes that you have about the Gulf. I know all about the luxurious lifestyle, that everyone has a car, we just shower with money. Let me tell you, some of these stereotypes are true, some of them don't. But one stereotype that I'm sure about is that Gulf people are not, they might be that luxurious, but since all of them have a car and all of them have like a certain living standard, they would not take public transportation. They would look down to you if you go on a public bus. Like, what's wrong with you? You don't have a car? Are you serious? Let me tell you this little story. Last year, I was in Kuwait, and I was with my mother and my aunt, and we decided to take an adventure. We went on the public bus. I know this is something very normal in the United States, but in the Gulf it's not. As I told you, no one in the Gulf goes on the public transport. So before we got on the bus, my mother told us, never speak any word in Arabic. We don't want them to know that we are Bahrainis. And that's what happened. My aunt started chatting, so that Egyptian guy overheard us, and he said, are you from Bahrain? And I said, well, yeah, we're from Bahrain. Why are you on the bus? That little story was to tell you something. Unfortunately, our luxurious lifestyle, as it's called, has prevented us from doing something very good for the environment, which is carpooling, going on public transportation, to reduce the emissions of CO2. We all know that the Gulf region has this oil curse that's preventing us from doing something credible to the environment. I mean, just last year, my friend went to Lebanon and she met with someone from Greenpeace organization, and she told him, yeah, I have like a great Bahraini friend who is doing something great for the environment, and said, wait, Bahraini friend? Something for the environment? I can't believe that. You guys like have the worst guilt ever towards the environment, because do you know how much you do damage to the environment, and you're trying to compensate that by doing some projects? Come on. Okay. I just set the mood. I told you how guilty we are towards the environment, and how cursed we are with this oil that we have. Cursed yet blessed. Okay, I admit it. Now, let me tell you something wonderful that happened in my life. I became a mom. Not really. My baby is my project. Project Try. Yeah, some people were shocked. So my baby Try was born in January. I consider it as a baby because I see it getting growing every day. And this growth makes me so happy because I'm doing something great for the environment. Why Try is spelled so strangely? Try, T-R-I, means the triple culture of reduce, reuse, and recycle. I know this is something very normal in the States, very normal in many places, but this is something very new to our region. Many people just consume, 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 and never consider those 3 R's. What about if we applied them in our daily lives? What about if we had the choice to choose between recycling and landfill? This is something that I'm going to talk to you about. At Try, we do some awareness sessions through interactive workshops and field visits. One of our events, we organized the field trip to the landfill that we bury our waste in, and to a recycling company that's just starting up. Let me tell you about the landfill. Let me take you to that moment when we opened the door of the bus and the flies were coming inside. Everyone was irritated, and some people just covered their noses of the smell. This is what they saw. 700 acres of a land that we could very much use to build our housing projects, since we are a very tiny country and we suffer from land scarcity. But no, we bury our waste in them. Now, that was a very interesting moment for the visitors, the bunch of youth that we gathered to go on that landfill visit. And they come out of this experience with a very new perspective of their lifestyle. Within 30 years, we would have zero space to bury our waste. So what are we going to do about this? Where's our individual roles as Bahraini citizens? This is my message. This is my message to every Bahraini citizen. Change your environmentality. Change the way that you live your life. Change the way that you handle your waste. And just integrate it in your daily lifestyle. Now, about Project Try, about my baby. Many people mocked the idea at the start. Many people from my family called it the trash project. Oh yeah, Ghadeer's going to her trash project event. That made me very sad, but that made me challenge the reality in a way. What I say to those people is, if I have the energy, if I have the enthusiasm, I'm willing to do something. And just like the slogan says, give it a try. Thank you.